Oh, no, go ahead. I'm talking to Spooky Booty. She did show the messages. Yes, beloved. That's what I'm talking about. She could show the messages. I don't care, honey.
T never denied that, ever.
Never denied it.
One thing we're not going to do is lie.
You came late. I already talked about that. Speed up. Speed up. Go ahead. I'm done. I'm done with these people. I have no patience. Don't even ask me.
There's a question about, did we address the swatting allegations? This is what happened, right? It's none of your business. I was on FaceTime with my best friend, and I watched the police show up at her house.
Yeah.
We don't know who did it. We just know it happened. Now, we know who didn't do it, and that's Genty, and that was never said.
I never said that. I've never said that Genty. I've never said that Genty did that. I did feel, so the reason why Raideen came up with that is because of the timeline. She had our address. When we were supposed to go on that trip, when we were planning to go on that trip, she had asked for our address so we can get, so she can send us necklaces. It's weird. B got the necklace, right? Mm-hmm. That's after we stopped being friends. I don't know. Yeah, that's after we stopped being friends. B still received the necklace. I received cops knocking at my door. This was after we stopped being friends.
But the day that they showed up at your house, you and I had been into it with Ray really bad online.
Yeah. I clearly said I may have missed it. Okay, Spooky Booty, I'm just saying. The swatting issue I was referring to was when you asked her to help get Genty off, and your response to help. What do you mean help get? Your response was that you got swatted. The swatting issue I was referring to was when you asked her to help get Genty off, and your response was that you got swatted. Right.
Where was that? What?
Where was that? Where was that said, honey? I'm trying to make sense of what you're saying. That's why I'm reading it. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't.
So wanted to help. Okay. Yes. Don't let these people derail or trigger. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so we're not going to talk about anything else. That's it. That's all. Any other questions about Ray not touching me? Okay, we're good? Raideen has never touched me. She has never harmed me physically in any way, ever.
I'm not derailing. I'm asking a question regarding the receipts. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to answer the question. So I said, I did feel that at that time, Genty did swat me. I did disclose that. But I've never brought it to the app. I never brought it to the app. I've never spoke about that publicly. Never. That's true.
No, we weren't talking about that on a public platform.
No, he's talking about what we're talking about now.
Right, that doesn't open the door for other things.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I understand what she showed today. I'm not denying what's in that message. That's not what's happening. What I'm saying is, I'm telling you from what I thought at that time and what I felt. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, anything else? This is not a got you moment. I'm not here to deny anything. I'm not here to make it. I'm not here to omit myself from anything that I have said. But I did go through a lot in that time frame that pinpointed either Genty or Ray. And that's just it. I don't know what else you want me to say.
There's nothing else to say.
And I really don't care what they... I just want to say this because I'm really fucking pissed off. I'm not here for got you. I was asking because I missed it. Okay. Okay, that's cool, Spooky Booty.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about it no more. Ray is free to keep showing the pictures, whatever picture. She's free to show the receipt. Ray can go on anybody's platform. She could talk about it. But as far as me, I'm not going on nobody else's platform. I'm not going to be up in no panel talking about Ray the Fixer. I'm not even going to be thinking about Ray the Fixer. I'm going to let Ray continue to give the shit show that she has continued to give since she's been on this motherfucking platform. For those of you that have come across Ray the Fixer, or for those of you that have had any type of interaction with her, good luck.
I'm gonna address a folded comment right here from Spooky. It says that I'm being defensive. This is my best friend. The closest person on earth to me outside of my born family. So I feel like she's been nothing but attacked by Ray. Even more so than Ray attacks me. And then Genty's now mad at her because Ray pulled up something that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Literally zero to do with what we're talking about. So I'm supposed to sit here and what? Let the dragging continue of my best friend. That's never gonna happen. If she moves, I move. This is stupid. Like, y'all are more honed in on that fucking little raggedy fucking screenshot than the fact that she out of her own mouth was laughing and said she called CPS on Genty 2 years ago when we first met her.
Thank you, CW. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Y'all would rather like hone in on that.
Well, here's the thing. So I'm just going to say this. Genty is allowed to think how he wants. He's allowed.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's allowed to feel how he wants to feel. I'm not stopping him. The whole point of me addressing the receipt in her live was to simply say, I'm not hiding that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not hiding it. It's not a big secret. It's not like wait till Genty find out. Even Genty said last night, me and him have never had interactions. How I personally felt about him at that time is how I personally felt about him at that time. So he don't know. I don't know him. We're not in a camp together. We don't talk personally. I'm not in his personal group. I'm not in his comments haranguing him or any of that. I have moved past how I felt about that situation. I have thought about that situation. Oh, live will end. We have to... hold on 1 second. I'm being reported.
Reported for what?
I don't know. I don't even be on this live to be reported, girl. That's what's so stupid. Okay. Am I here? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like I was saying, there's nothing going on there. Nothing. There's nothing. So I'm free to feel how I want to feel about somebody, and I'm free to change my mind about somebody. So if you want to hold on to that, Ray, go ahead, honey. Go ahead. That's fine. I don't really have the time for you. But I just wanted to clip. That's crazy, you being reported. I'm being reported, and that's fine. I don't go live. I'm not a content creator. For some reason, and she came at me the other day talking about all that shit. For some reason, she thinks that I'm up here to fit in with people. I'm looking for places to fit in. I'm not, baby. You're the one hopping in people's lives trying to convince somebody of a crime. You're the person that's trying to make it seem like you some type of elder and that you have so much knowledge and that you're this good old faithful church person. But what you really are is that you're a manipulator
and a fucking liar.
A liar. You try to make things. You try to accuse people of things when you get caught. And what I find really weird is that you say that you didn't address the accusations because it's not true. And I don't believe that, beloved. The reason why you didn't address the accusations of you saying that creepy shit is because you didn't know if it was recorded or not. That's why you didn't do it. Because one thing I learned about you from being on the phone with you all types of a time of the night and listening to you talk is that you're hyper paranoid. You're hyper paranoid. And you wasn't sure when we spoke about that situation in that clubhouse. You wasn't really sure if it was recorded or not. Because one thing about a person that's a liar, they will reveal themselves about how paranoid they is about other people's shit. You didn't know, boo. It's okay. You thought we recorded you. And that's why you didn't address it just in case we had a recording. Let's just say what it is. Let's call a spade a fucking spade. That's what you thought.
She's gonna go live directly after this and still victimize her fucking self and get
that sermon with her coat.
The fucking the helmet brigade together and talk about everybody. It's ridiculous.
I don't know why they're filtering CWs. She accused people of thank you. CW says she accused people. I don't know why they're filtering you, baby. Who's this? Come on, mama.
I knew I was getting filtered. Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
She's accused people of recording her offline before. That's come up many a time. Yes. So, like, okay, I know how you and B feel. You gotta wait for people to catch up, right? Like I said earlier today, some of us, we have platforms. Like, I mean, I have my page was popping a lot more when I was working from home, but we might have our own platforms, but our voices are bigger because we tell the truth. Like, you don't have no reason to lie. If you just sit back and remember and watch her pattern, like Ray doesn't know that I've been watching Ray from when she got into it with that girl on Genty's live. Like, yes. She was always on Genty's panel. I have been watching Ray since before then. I watched her on Debate Talk. So even just listening to what you guys are saying and the timeline, she tried to say that, oh, you guys mixed two timelines together. No, for those that know, when she got booted off the island, she ran to you all. Yep. She tried to find a new crew. She couldn't really go back to Debate Talk.
Thank God somebody knows what we're talking about.
Come on, B, because we watch. Hold on, let me put my other earphone on. I have a headphone on. We watch, but there are people that actually watch things. Like I told y'all earlier, the average attention span of TikTok is a gnat. So they're not remembering things. They're not gathering information in a way for understanding. So, that's why it made me a little upset, because it was kind of like deja vu. Like, what you guys don't know and what Genty doesn't know is when Ray was on his platform, I was in an abusive relationship. So I was using, I was using Genty's lives to escape, right? And just sit. I wasn't in the panel. I was sitting in the comment section. I was really vibing, right? I remember the live in particular because I don't know if you guys know who that girl Bubbly is.
I think so, yeah.
Bubbly used to be on the panels too.
Yeah.
And I fuck with Bubbly because me and her have very similar personality. So I remember that particular series of lives and his development as a content creator very specifically. But then when you say when you guys are telling your story and then you're saying things like she's hyper paranoid, there's other creators that have said she's hyper paranoid. So everybody can be lying, babes.
Thank you. Everybody, it may not be me and B's situation, but I said this the other day and I will keep saying it. Everybody has the same words that they use to describe their experience with her. It all aligns.
And we've never spoken before, ever.
No.
The two of us, no.
Right.
But let me be very transparent with you all. Yeah. When I heard what I heard earlier, I text Cuban. And I said, I'm going into Waffle House. And everybody, if you know my Waffle House, is like where we just get it out, you know, get it off our chest, lay it to rest. And, you know, this is my main page. And I've really built this page up creatively when I was actively working this page. And for you guys, I just moved and a lot of my apartment is being decorated by a TikTok shop. So I really am trying to savor this page. So I went to the Waffle House intentionally. But when I told Cuban I'm going to the Waffle House, it wasn't really to drag Ray. It was like what I heard her say this morning versus what's being discussed on the docket. I said, oh, okay, so we're going to just try to shuffle this under the rug as if Sister Girl and Coach and all of you all were just making this whole thing up, but this is really about some CPS stuff. And I was like, well, if anybody was listening, the lady had told you when it was the Crusaders against Genty, that she had already called CPS before, like, and then that she would do anything in her power to do it again. Like, y'all gotta listen.
That's why I said, please
listen through things. Even the people in the basement, like I said this 2 months ago because we've been here for two weeks. So 2 months ago when we were packing up, I had this thought on my mind that people aren't listening to what people are saying on this app. Right. They're just turning their alert systems on because I don't like you, so I don't care what you're saying. No. Slow down your thought processes and listen to what's happening. This is the first time I've heard you two talk about it. That's not the first time I heard the recording. But even with the recording, it's not, I guess it didn't give me the same vibes that, like, okay, you can we dislike people on this app. We have our faves on this app. So you feel how you feel about a creator. I can't hold that against you. That's why I said he's not mad at you. He's not mad at you because he thought he was being lied to. But if you watch the live after I dropped and Tabby got to talking, he got to thinking. I wish y'all could see my face. He just got to thinking like, this lady played in my face again. Not you, Ray. You explained yourself, but he don't know y'all. He thinking he know Ray. No, you don't know this lady. You don't know how she is manipulating the situation and shuffling and not shuffling, but re-traumatizing, because we talk about this a lot at work, re-traumatizing you again with the threat of even talking about the word CPS.
Right.
Yes.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly how to pull these cards, these manipulation cards, honey. She even pulled the soft voice earlier today. I said, nah, I know you fucking lied.
I was watching it a little bit from work, and I was just like, wait a minute. What I find crazy is that I'm glad you said that. Thank you, CW, for coming up here and just like, because I feel like I'm in some type of like timeline where nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, I know people know this. If you know, if you've been following Ray, you would understand the timeline. Yes.
Oh, that's Tabby. Okay, Tabby. But yes, I want to agree. I want to touch and agree that, and I also want to say it's hard when you try to defend yourself on big platforms and you see their audience go ham on you because the host, and I say this all the time, and it's no shade to any creator, but your audience is a reflection of the host. So, they're going to be wishy-washy. They're going to go back and forth, just like the host will be wishy-washy sometimes and go back and forth. What you guys have in this situation, this isn't new. This is not a new situation. This is new to some, and probably most people that are actively using their voices and their thumbs. But again, to Tavia's point, it's a deflection because Tavia, this deflection and a big deflection, and it goes back to her not being who she says she is. She's not for Black women. She's not for protecting Black women. No. She's not even for the LGBTQIA community. I don't care if you are an L. I'm a B, but you're not for that either. Because you wouldn't say the things that you say on and offline. Like, I don't live a holy life, right? What happened or what was said to B, what very similar things were said to me online.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I'm like, it's not, she got a pattern.
Okay. Exactly.
See, so everybody can call T a liar. Everybody can call me a liar. We didn't do this maliciously. All we've done is tell the truth. And I'm sorry that you've also had this experience with her.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry for it because it definitely puts you on alert. Y'all, she said, y'all see my comment. What'd she say?
What'd you say, Mama? I can't hear her. I can't read at her. I have a live of her saying, do people to call. Yes. About people calling CPS.
Right.
Yes,
a spotlight. Yes. But she wants not just the spotlight off of her, but on her. That was the only reason. Like, if she could have done it, she would have ran to another big creator's live.
She said that.
Yes. Because she knows. But listen, Sister Girl said it. She knew it. She knew exactly what she's doing. She's a master manipulator and she's hyper paranoid. So if she can get more